To find the direction, we'll use the actual trend and the special entry of GeoShows before taking an entry on a setup, on a hot setup. So this is another way to find a direction, right? You need to have some things ready to find a direction where you trade, right? So the actual trend, you know that we use SSB. So for example, let us start with the actual trend, right? For this, we do and we will do the top down analysis. The top down analysis is about having four time frames like this. The first time frame will be 1 hour, the second will be 15 minutes, and the last will be five minutes. Those first three time frame are the analysis time frame, right? And this in 1 minute, you just take the entry position. You just buy or sell. So when we do the top down analysis, will be on this time frame here. Those first three bigger time frame. So to determine the trend. Okay, let's top down analysis. Now let us start with the trend in 1 hour. In 1 hour, the trend is here to the upside, right? We have an uptrend. So because SSB is inclined to the upside, and then in 15 minutes we have a downtrend, right? SSB is inclined to the downside, and then in 5 minutes we have a downtrend, right? SSB is inclined to the downside. So basically we have a pattern like this: 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes. So we have all of the time frame aligned. We have downtrend three times, right? So now that means that we need to make some sales, like we need to give an advantage to sales. So you need to also understand that if we only have two time frame to the downside, like 15 minutes and 5 minutes, it's also good. Rather than having three times, you can also three times frame, you can actually have only two time frames. Or if you have only 1 hour and 15 minutes in the same direction, it's also good. So it's between at least two time frame must be on the same side, for you to on the same trend for you to validate the global trend between the three. So now we need to go to the special entry or go show Zoda and look from 1 hour. As I said, if you have at least two time frames, is good. For this time frame for 1 hour, we have, for example, the first principle to look at for Gyoshuzda is TK cross, right? This is a cross to the downside. The second one is that Shiku must get out of the candles, but this one is not validated. Only TK cross is validated. So I will not look further in 1 hour because the second element is not even validated. So the 1 hour is not validated in terms of Gyoshuzda top-down analysis, right? So let us do for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes, TK cross is to the downside validated. Shiku is out of the cloud validated. The third one, Kijun is below the TK cross level validated. The cloud is as cross origin validated. So now I just need to look at the candle out 25 bars behind, and I'll realize that this is the candle that get out. So what I will do is just, we know that this is the candle in 15 minutes. Where this is the candle where the shows that entry is validated. So that's validated for 15 minutes. Let us look at It means that even it means that in 15 minutes, even the most recent candle here, this one is still validated. So all of this candle, from this candle, all of this in 15 minutes, all of that is the validation. So in 5 minutes, what do we have? For us to take okay, the shows that is validated in 15 minutes for a sell. So in 5 minutes, what do we have now? What we have now in 5 minutes, we have this. This one, the ticket cross here was to the downside, validated. But the candle are not going, are not to the Shiku is not to the downside yet. That's now that Shiku is going out. So validated. Ticket cross has been crossing since here, validated. No, sorry. That's not the third point. The third point is Kijun going below the ticket cross level, validated. Now, the fourth point is ticket cross SSA and SSB to the downside, validated. This is the validation. So that's the validation that we needed to have a. And then the candle that's going out now is this one. It's below the cloud. That's the number 5. Number 5, right? Okay. So okay, you have this. So after this, what we need to look at is when we have all validated like that, we need to go and look at the setup. A setup that is ready now. The ready setup now in 5 minutes is this one. This setup. Even this one is Kijun. So that's the setup that's ready now in 5 minutes. In 15 minutes, do we have a ready setup? 15 minutes also have his ready setup, I think. Let me remove it. Let me remove to see. Yeah, 15 minutes has this Tenkan readiness, setup ready. So normally we have to sell now. Normally. Normally we have to sell now. That's for Gyosho analysis, right? Normally. From Gyosho we have a little time frame, 15 minutes and 5 minutes. So basically what we have is this. For Gyosho analysis, right? We have 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes, right? So 1 hour, we don't have the ticket cost was to the downside, but the candle was still in the Shiku was still inside the candle. So they showed that we're never hedging yet, yeah. But it is hedging in 5 minutes, and 15 minutes in terms of downtrend, right? In terms of downtrend. That's why yeah we sell. That's why yeah we sell, right? In 1 minute. Okay. So with that said, there's a conflict that just happened between okay, 1 hour is now ready for only 2 criteria. 1 hour is ready for Gyosho, so that this one is the first criteria, this one is the second criteria. It's not yet ready. This one is not. This candle is not yet closed, so this Shiku is not doesn't prove that it's ready. It's not yet ready. 1 hour Gyosho, so that entry is not yet ready. The Shiku, the candle is not closed for me to say that Shiku is closing below the candle. What we had previously is that in terms of trend, in terms of trend, right, looking at SSB now, right? In terms of trend, looking at SSB now, in 1 hour, we have a downtrend. In 15 minutes, sorry, 1 hour we have an uptrend. Okay, let me go and look at the issue. In 1 hour now, this is an uptrend, right? Let me show it very well. I don't want to show. This is an inclination to upside. In 15 minutes downtrend, in 5 minutes downtrend. So we basically, what we roughly have is something like that, like this. 1 hour uptrend. You look at SSB, 15 minutes down to 5 minutes. So down, how many down we have? 2. Now we have two down. Previously we had 3 down, 3 up. So it means that that is when I'm using the actual trend, right? That's when I'm using the actual trend. When I'm using the actual trend, like the trend that is now, because that will, because you need to enter at the right timing. Now. I mean, at this moment in time. When I started this video, we had using SSB actual trend. Using SSB actual trend, we are up on three time frame. Now we are down on 2 time frame and up on 1 time frame, right? So basically, I keep saying basically as if something is basic here. So what we are seeing is that that it's time to sell, right? You can sell. Yeah. So that's how the trend can change. The actual trend change faster than the deep one. Because if I were taking the deep trend, I would say, okay, we are in an uptrend here in 1 hour. But in 15 minutes, I would have taken when I started the video, I'm saying when I started the video, this was the last downtrend. Yeah. Downtrend. I would have known that we are in a downtrend since the beginning in terms of deep trend. But for this special direction number 2 video, I wanted to just show you that when you take the actual trend, that's what can happen. At the beginning, when you are just looking, it is still an uptrend. But at a certain moment, it will change because the actual trend change faster, right? The actual trend actually change faster because it's a live trend, like now. So that's how you can get yourself ready. Because before now looking at the setup. Now looking at the setup, we look at the setup. This was the setup that we have to sell, right? Okay, that's how you do this. Look, while taking the actual trend, because in the first video of direction that I took the last time was with the deep trend. Now I'm taking this one only specially for the actual trend, for this actual trend, to show you how it works. So the procedure now for you to do some exercise that you duplicate your Google Sheet paper and then find a direction using the actual trend. When I say current trend and actual trend are actually the same thing. And then the actual trend, you know the timing, by the way, you know the time. So basically, then you do the screenshot of 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes, and tell us which trend are you in now, right? So because that's how you find the direction. Actual trend is good, can help you get ready faster. So you send in your screenshot in your group, other students will validate you, and then keep positive, don't judge, don't criticize, let us support each other, and then let's move to the top.